We're checking in to see what kind of programs the Johnny Appleseed Metro Park District has going for us, and we've got quite a few. Joining us today, Deputy Director Myles Cartwright, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we've got some neat programs coming up. First of all, a monthly one to talk about moths. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so this is an ongoing program. Every second Monday of the month until September, you get to walk through Teddy Bear Park with one of our naturalists. They'll set up a screen and a really bright light to attract the moths. That way you get to see which moths are coming to the park. It's pretty interesting. Each month brings a new batch of moths as different species come out during different times of the year. So it starts at sunset, so you have to watch for those times to know when to come out.
All right, so I didn't realize that moths come and go throughout our area. I just figured we have the same ones all the time.
Yeah, I'm not a moth guy myself, so it's new to me too.
All right, very cool. All right, what about birding? Because there are so many birds in our area.
Yeah, so we have birding in the park. You know, birding is a wonderful indicator of the health of our ecosystems here in Allen County. And you'll join a naturalist. You'll get to walk through portions of the park, see what birds are here, what birds call this area home. We'll see some, but a lot of them we'll be listening for. So that'll be a good indicator of which ones are here. We do provide some equipment, binoculars, and field guides. But if you have your own stuff, then please bring your own items, and we love to have you.
All right, so we can check out what birds are actually in our yard. That's kind of neat to identify.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is great weather, summertime, to stroll through the parks, and we've got one coming up at Teddy Bear Park. Tell us about that one.
Yeah, this is part of our summer stroll series. It's once a month, so it'll end in August. But yeah, you can walk through Teddy Bear. We have several different habitats within the park itself. We have forest, prairie, some wetland. You'll get to stop by, look at the pond, stroll through the prairie for some looking at flowers, and a walk in the woods. So that should be a little cooler for everybody if the weather's warm. But do dress for the weather and the conditions. The hike's about 1.5 miles, so it's not too bad.
Right, yeah. Speaking of hiking, the trails in the parks, are they all different lengths so people can take a leisurely stroll, short or longer if they want?
Yes, all of our parks have several different lengths of paths. Some are short, up to 1/4 mile, and some of our parks in the western part of the county, like Kendrick Woods or Cottonwood, some of those paths can be a little longer.
All right, so you can just get out and stroll through the park. Do you find that the parks are busier in the summertime?
Most definitely. I mean, we have a lot of regulars that come to the park, but we definitely get more visitors within the summertime.
Okay, and speaking of summertime, towards the end in August, National Night Out is celebrated, and you're going to have an event in the park?
Yeah, so National Night Out's been going on for quite a while. Out in Shawnee at Heritage Park, the West End. We will have that August 6th, which is the first Tuesday of August. They're celebrating the 25th year out there this year, so they're going to have all kinds of activities. But we have people in other areas of the county too. We have them at the fairgrounds, Bluffton, Elida. So we're spread out pretty good. Our rangers will all be there, along with some of our naturalists.
All right, so keep an eye out for that then, National Night Out.
Yes.
All right. Well, Myles, thank you very much for joining us today, telling us about some of the programs in the parks.
Thank you.
All right. Don't go away. Noon Edition continues in a moment.